There's a quiet place inside every one of us, a place where truth lives untouched by noise, distraction, or illusion. It doesn't shout. It doesn't demand attention. It simply waits. And sometimes, when the world slows down, when we're alone, at night or walking through the fog of morning, that voice speaks, not always clearly, not always comfortably, but always honestly. It reminds us of what we've ignored, what we've avoided, and what we must finally face. Because wisdom isn't about never making mistakes. Wisdom is learning from them before they define your life. We begin early, trying to fit into roles we didn't choose, trying to impress people who barely see us, trying to live up to expectations built by others, not by our own heart. You were not born to be liked. You were born to be yourself, fully, deeply, without apology. Yet somewhere along the way, many trade their truth for approval. They wear masks so long, they forget what lies beneath, and when they finally take it off, they don't recognize themselves anymore. Don't let your life become a performance. The only audience that matters is the one that sees you. Not your image, not your achievements, but your soul. In a world that never stops talking, silence has become rare. But silence is not emptiness. It is clarity. It is the space between thoughts where meaning grows. If you never sit alone with your mind, how will you ever know what you truly believe? If you fill every moment with noise, how will you hear the whispers of your own heart? Make time for silence, for reflection, for stillness. Because the answers you seek are not outside, they are already within you. You just need to stop long enough to hear them. Some relationships feel safe because they are familiar, not because they are kind. Some jobs feel secure because they are predictable, not because they nourish your spirit. Comfort can be a trap, especially when it comes disguised as safety while quietly draining your joy. You do not have to stay in places that make you smaller. You do not owe loyalty to people who drain your energy without giving anything back. Let go of what no longer serves you, even if it once gave you comfort. Growth demands movement, and sometimes moving forward means leaving something behind. We scroll endlessly through lives curated for admiration, and wonder why ours feels inadequate. We compare our beginning to someone else's highlight reel, and in doing so, we blind ourselves to our own progress. Your journey is not late, your path is not wrong. You are exactly where you need to be, learning what you need to learn, healing what needs healing, becoming who you are meant to be. Comparison steals joy, but gratitude gives it back. So focus less on what others have, and more on what you already possess. Pain is inevitable, but suffering is optional. Some carry wounds like medals, proof of survival, yes, but also chains that hold them back. Holding on to anger, resentment, or betrayal doesn't punish the other person, it punishes you. Forgiveness is not forgetting. It is choosing peace over pain, choosing freedom over the prison of bitterness. Let it go, not because they deserve it, but because you do. One day. That phrase has buried more dreams than failure ever could. One day I'll start my business. One day I'll write that book. One day I'll travel. One day I'll love again. But here's the truth. There is no perfect time. There is no signal that says, now is the moment. There is only now, only today, only this breath. Begin imperfectly. Begin afraid. Begin unsure. But begin, because courage doesn't wait for certainty. It walks forward anyway. In the rush to be successful, to be loved, to be seen, many lose themselves. They chase goals that don't belong to them. They wear identities borrowed from culture, family, or expectation. But your soul knows what it wants. It speaks in moments of peace, in dreams that won't leave you, in passions you keep returning to even when no one is watching. So ask yourself, who am I when no one is watching? What do I love without reason? What makes me feel alive? Find those things. Protect them fiercely, live them boldly, because the greatest mistake of all is reaching the end of your life and realizing you never truly lived it. So pause, breathe, listen. There is still time to change, still time to grow, still time to return to yourself. Thank you for listening. May you walk forward with wisdom, courage, and peace.